Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tutorial on Wheels. In this episode I am going to do something not really new because I have done an overhaul for my trams. So the first video in this series was about a tram and I just wanted to make a newer and a better version of that. And I was like, yeah, let's double it. And I have actually done two types of trams. Well, technically the whole body and everything is the same. The difference between these two trams is only about the blocks and the textures. One is dark oak with brass, the other is spruce with silver. The main concept was born when someone told me that why don't I do a train which is more like in a capital city, which is more luxurious, and another one which is more like the suburban area, and therefore it looks a bit less luxurious, let's say that. So these things might look like some simple trams and it's not a big sweat, but trust me, if you build them, your city is going to shine. So I am showing you the list of the blocks that you will need to build these trams. For sure, most of the blocks are the same because the whole body is the same. The difference is in the textures. So let's see. The first one, which is the brass. And the silver one. So let's start with the bogies. I use the triple axles heavyweight bogie. And right now I'm already going to place the seats because it has to be done like that. 2 seats here, 2 seats here. I'm going to place down copycat panels, 3 long and 3 long to the other side as well. I'm going to place down frame spruce blocks. This is from Chipped. I'm gonna place a copycat stair from Create Copycats Plus mod right here and here. Place a frame spruce plank here and here. I'm gonna place another seat here and the train control here. I'm gonna texture the floor with deep slate tiles. I'm gonna place a copycat slab here, panel here, and another panel here. Same thing on the front. I'm gonna place a temporary block here, 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 and here. I'm gonna place the copycat half panel here, under here, and on the other side as well. Removing the temporary blocks. And now we have a great looking step. I'm gonna texture it with white locomotive smoke box. I'm gonna place the frame spruce planks here, here, and create spruce planks on the front. Right now I'm going to do the side panels like this. The side ones should be the frame spruce plank and the middle ones should be andesite casing. Do it on both sides. And for the windows, I'm going to place panels as well, but not on top of these panels, but one block in, like this. So as you can see, there is a small space between the two panels. I'm gonna place another panel here, all the way along. I'm gonna place panels here, and it's all going to be window. Right now I'm going to do the bogie decoration. I'm going to place a step like this and bites like this. Texture them with slash locomotive on the other side as well. I'm going to do the slices now. So at first I will place on the side of these panels like this, on the side of this as well, on top of this slice like that. I'm going to place slices all along the top of the windows and underneath the panels, and I am going to texture them with vertical cut stone and stacked stone brick. So for sure the ones that are standing vertically are going to be textured with the vertical ones, and the ones that are horizontal are going to be textured with the stacked stone brick. I'm doing this on the other side as well, and I am adding some decorations on the front and the back as well with the stacked stone. Right now I'm going to make the roof. At this point I'm going to use slabs like this. Here I'm going to use steps all along. You have to make sure that you are using stairs here just to, you know, connect it to the windows like this. And for sure, as always, here you can play with the textures because you can add any kind of deep slate, like you can add the tiles as well and the simple cobble deep slate. So it's all up to you. I'm going to use it like this now. The same thing for the copycats. And on the top, I'm going to use a panel on the front and on the back and another set of slabs on the very top, like this. And now the only thing left is to extend the roof with copycat bites, with copycat steps, and with a half panel. Texturing as always on the other side as well. And the final touch is to add some decorations. I used this spruce lettuce fence gate, which is from Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod, but for sure you can use the regular vanilla gate as well. But I think it looks more authentic, right? Oh, and it started to rain. What a pity. I'm going to use wooden support from Create Design and Deco just to have this centerpiece, and it technically acts as a pillar which is holding the roof. And I have also added some andesite floodlight, and not to forget a spruce trapdoor. The last thing that remains is to glue this whole thing together. Well, this is not a hard gluing again. Well, I think I just started to make stuff that are not really hard to glue after all the pain that I had to go through in the first few episodes. And you are just making a rectangular shape, glue this whole thing together, and you are good to go. If you're entering the tram, you are sitting here, taking the controls, and you are technically good to go wherever you want to with your own tram. How amazing it is, look at this. But right now it's time to upgrade this tram to the fancy version. And for that, I am just going to replace the texture block so you can easily modify it anytime you want to. So let's do that. So at first I'm going to strip every textures that are on this tram. Sorry, Mr. Tram. Okay, so I am done with the texture removals and it looks so weird. For sure, these blocks are not copycat blocks, so I am just going to remove them in the process. So the main blocks here are going to be framed dark oak planks, brass casing, brass bricks from Create Things and Misc. But there are more brass variants that you can use just as perfectly as this one. Slim dark oak window from Rechiseled Create Integration, dark oak lattice fence gate from the Mr. Crayfish furniture mod again, and black stone variant. And here is the goblin again. It's called Fabian. Nice to meet you. Okay, so at first I'm going to do the side panels. Let's continue what we have just started and let's place the frame blocks on the side and the brass casing on the middle. I'm going to do the slim dark oak windows as the windows for sure. All around the tram for sure I'm going to replace these blocks as well because, well, these are not spruce planks anymore. And these two on the front and on the back. I'm going to use crated dark oak planks here and here. I'm going to replace the roof like this. And with the other variants, I'm going to texture it with the black stones. For the slices, I'm going to use the brass block that I was just talking about recently. I think this looks pretty nice. All the way even under the panels. Don't forget about that. I know it's not too visible, but right now I'm reminding you to do so. Okay, the side panels. For the bogey decorations, I'm going to use gray smokebox locomotive with the rivets facing down, same thing on the other side. And I'm going to use the gray smoke box for the steps as well. At this point, just the small details, replace the spruce trapdoor with dark oak trapdoor on both sides, and replace the anthracite floodlight with brass floodlight, like this. Now it's time to place down the dark oak lattice gates. Yeah, it's done. It's done. It's a convertible tram and I think it looks amazing. Just look at this. Imagine a city with this thing going round and around. Well, lucky enough, I'm going to do that in my city, in my survival episode, so I suggest you to subscribe and like the videos because you don't want to miss when I will build this whole thing in my survival series. For sure, just for the record, I'm going to take this tram for a ride as well. Just look at this. I think this is amazing. Oh my. And for sure I forget about that, but you can turn on and off the lights with a wrench like this. Well, my final suggestion is to use these trams like this, so you can always connect them together. You can put 2 next to each other, you can put even 3 next to each other, but then I would suggest you to remove the train controls from the middle cart and just, you know, place down seats here as well, like this. So at first it can hold more people in there and it will look symmetric, right? So this is basically how I reimagined my tram from the very first episode of Tutorial on Wheels, and I hope that you liked it. Please join my Discord for schematics. I have a lot of train and vehicle schematics there. And for sure, join for the amazing community that we have. Discord. Don't forget to follow me on YouTube, on Blue Sky, on Instagram, and if you have any suggestions what should I build next, don't hesitate to write down your ideas. So I wish you an amazing day and see you in the next one. Bye bye.